Hello everybody, you're here with Claro Beauty. I figure we were gonna do a little bit of swatches in comparison with what you see in front of you, because probably some of you have at least one of these palettes. And especially it was inspired by this new Chantecaille Giraffe kind of nude palette. So I just figured let's make some comparison. Let's see if I can do this. So I already did some of the swatches. So let me explain a little bit how I divided or organize them. So the Chantecaille Giraffe palette, which is the newest, will be these four colors. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is the actual, and this is daylight. I'm right by the window, so it's real life. I hope you can see a good sense of the colors. All right, so that is it. Now this one that I have right next to it, because I just wanted to compare, is from the last year Chanel, and this was, let me take those out, Les Ombres Allure Éclat. So that's this color, this white color in it. I don't know why, is it lighting? Okay, there you go. So that one is this one on this side. And so, yeah, you could find a specific lighting where it will go. In the lid, I think this one becomes a little more transparent, and this one becomes a little more sparkly and illuminating. So I just wanted to make that comparison. These four shades are the Tone 4 Coco Mirage, which was a favorite, is discontinued, but I know a lot of you had that palette. So I just wanted to compare it, and it is the most similar. If you notice this 4 of Chantecaille, the crease is very, very similar to the middle color on Coco Mirage. I mean, look at this, almost the same. Now the fourth color, which will be the darkest of Tone 4, that's this one. That one compared to the darkest of the Chantecaille. So there you have it. That will be the most, I think, closest, because then over here, that's part of the Natasha Denona Camel palette. And so those tend to be a little more mustardy. And I have said in another video how those are not very flattering on me, precisely because of that mustardy color. So those becomes very muddy. I'm talking about this tree. But still, I wanted to make the comparison. I think the Tone 4 is a little rosier, and I think the Chantecaille is a little stronger, but on the same tone as the Coco Mirage, but a little tiny stronger. I don't know if you can see that. All right. So over here, this is the full Chanel, the last season sort of. I just wanted to see how the 4 look, and if the darkest was close to the darkest in Chantecaille, but it's not. This one is a lot redder or burgundy. This is definitely going in the brown, which is beautiful, because if you are doing your eyeline with the dark brown, this is so perfect. And it is very close to the Victoria Beckham Coco, which is a favorite eyeliner. This color is very close to that. All right, so what else do we have here? I have here on my other hand, let me remember a little bit. So these first two are the Chantecaille, the 2 brown ones, because I thought those were the ones that I was looking to see what can I find close to. So on this side, I was saying those 2 are the Chantecaille. This one, and this one come from also a very loved Chanel Lumiere's Naturel, which is also very basic and nudes. And so those three, 1, 2, and 3, are the colors. Now, do they have similarities? Well, they're all in the nude, but I don't think they're the same colors. I mean, okay, I was a little interrupted by all those barkings, but we're back, I hope. So these two last colors right here, I got them from the Glam, Natasha Denona Glam palette, this one back here. And there were only 2 colors there that resemble, which were these 2 colors. Let's see there. They're Blend and Smoke. And so those 2 colors, I'll show them, are this one's right here. This one and this one. And no, they're a little bit more in the peachy side. If you notice, the Chantecaille are very true brown, which I really like, compared to this 2. This one is a little darker, a little more muddier, and this one is a little peachier. And that's from the Glam palette. And last is this 3, which come from the Face Glam palette, which is also a favorite. And those are these 3 colors. This one is much rosier. And I think all 3 are a little rosier. Would it be similar? No, I don't see. You see these 3 compared to this 2? Let's see, maybe it's easier to see it this way. This is the Chantecaille. And they look very different. This is a much lighter brown. And this is a much, what would you say? I wouldn't say darker, but if you see, this is much more browner, like a deep brown, which is very lovely. And then it has a sheen to it. Here it is again, a little more blended. So there you have it. So I think the closest from all of this that I will find will be the Coco Mirage, which is discontinued because this and these 2 colors were the closest to this 2. So if you were looking for the Coco Mirage, there you have it. And if you have the Coco Mirage, well, the only reason you will get this is if you want the shimmer within the same palette. Had another little interruption, so let's wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this was useful. And if you want to see how I apply this palette, and I did 2 looks, 2 different eye looks, I'll link the video down below. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching Cladu Beauty. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do at this moment. And please comment below and ring the bell and all those beautiful things to stay in touch, to get to know each other. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.